it just it's just much reckless. It's just too much reckless without cause. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, and I mean it's another story we're gonna speak up on that, and it's crazy because man, it's yeah, grown folks at that, you know,
Yeah.
which is gonna,
No, go. What you were saying?
I was saying, which is gonna be one of the topics that bringing light on grown folks and doing childish and dumb shit.
Right, right. Saturday, the homie LV enlightened us that him and Coolio with a number one single, Gangsta Paradise, have hit 1 billion streams. And I just want to reiterate send a salute to LV and Coolio on their accomplishment. Like I said, when they get that accomplishment, you know what I'm saying? When you truly happy for the people in your circle, people around you, people then their accomplishments feel like yours too. You know what I mean? Because you're genuinely happy for them. So there's no hate there. So like I said, everybody can't say they got a nigga with 1 billion streams and they click. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody artists can't say they got 1 billion streams on anything they've done. So I just wanted to send a salute out to LV and Coolio. I want to name a couple of artists who they now dwell in the circle with. You know what I'm saying? You got artists like Drake who have 1 billion streams, Eminem, Kanye West, J. Cole, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber literally leads the pack. He have 10 songs with over 1 billion streams. You know what I'm saying? He got multiple 2, 3 billion. Like, you know what I mean? So it's accomplishable, but at the same time, it's not something most, I mean, 95% of the artists, 98% of the artists won't accomplish this in all of music. You know what I mean? They won't accomplish that. So I don't want to downplay it. I want to represent them niggas and say salute to them for doing something that most artists, I don't care what color, what race, what creed, what genre of music you in, you won't hit them 1 billion streams. So salute to them for making those astonishing achievements in music. Uh, so let's keep it moving. That's definitely a shout out to them. So, but we're gonna keep it moving. Have y'all heard about this? It was reported back in April, but I think it flew under the radar. Let me get my notes. It says 2 women at a New Jersey prison are pregnant after having consensual sex with another inmate. Listen, at Edna Mahan Correctional Facility, New Jersey's only all woman prison, 2 women got pregnant by a trans inmate. Now, before I get to y'all, DJ, I already see you coming. You ready, nigga? Before I want to say this: if this is an all women's prison, and
How did that happen?
how did it happen? And if we to consider trans people to be legitimate women, then how are they getting women pregnant? Because I've never seen women get women pregnant, unless it's something
Me
I don't
neither.
know. Missing something? They, they said clit is a dick. Is that motherfucker doing something we don't know?
Man, straight up, shit.
Boy, look at here.
You remember I brought this up on one of the prison reports before this topic about there was an issue with the females protesting that they didn't want the transgenders and all that in their facilities, right? Um, However, that was struck down, and the transgenders and everything won that settlement. So now they're allowed they're allowed to rock with the females. If you considered yourself, gay or transgender, whatever, you had that right to be housed with the females. Now the females was arguing that was going to be a problem.
Right.
That was their argument. These are the females behind the walls. Like they didn't want to do it because they knew that it wasn't all the way for them in that form.
Yeah, because it's clearly not about them. That shit is clearly not about them. I think that's clearly about the government agenda of bringing all this type of lifestyle into one whole. And they to see to say that we can't allow transgenders into women prison will be admitting that a transgender man is not a woman and he doesn't belong or she doesn't belong or them or they don't belong in those certain places. It's the same as going into women's bathroom. You see this is a statement. Like my wife was working, she was a manager, whatever, at Amazon, and she talked about these things, and like this proves that if a transgender woman who's now a woman is getting women pregnant in prison, then that means she still have attributes of a man, right? So that same person in a bathroom full of ladies can overpower and rape ladies too, then, if that's the case, right?
Exactly. And you see, they said no more transgenders in the Olympics no more.
Because
You
it's
know what I'm
wrong.
saying? So they banned all that. So I mean, don't you see they see again, right? When they open up laws that get passed right away, it opens up doors for other stuff. When people see that, okay, well they did that for that, we gonna pass on this too then, right? We
Right.
gonna pass on this too. See, they all tried to flood the Olympics, transgenders. They caught that like nah, slow down.
I
So
mean,
they
it's okay though for them to be in the Olympics, but
no,
what they
because again,
know,
it's a gender that it's they did the scientific fact and all. They say it's not it can't work.
let me make the statement, nigga. It's okay for them to be in the Olympics, but they should give them their own games because it's a different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's like you let transgender people participate in those games because they should call them the trans games, just like they call them the Special Olympics. The trans should have their version of it because it will be
Damn, that's deep. I never thought about that,
they
niggas.
people, they human beings. We can't they're human
Shit,
beings that they do
that's a
have
whole other. That's a whole other entity you got to put into an entity that I mean,
hey, they put that
it's been one way forever. You know what I'm
come on
saying?
the handicap Olympics.
Of course, but I'm saying you talking
We
about
got
adding
the
another.
we got the Summer Olympics. We got the
But
Winter.
this,
Why we can't have the Trans Olympics?
I'm just saying. I ain't saying we can't, but I'm just saying. I'm like I've never thought about that. Like, wow, that's just adding another entity into into the mix.
Hey,
Like,
listen, but it's the entity that needed. See,
but
it's
to
a
keep it, yeah, like you said, to keep it fair, so they, you know what I'm saying? They're complaints. I mean, we have some for y'all to,
trans women. Trans men compete against trans men. It puts it on a fair playing level.
exactly. I can see it. I can dig it. But yeah, yeah. That's
Because it's not
cold.
about excluding. It's not about excluding nobody.
You
What
know,
but it's about making it fair to everybody. Because when you allow a man who's transitioned to a woman compete with a woman, then just something about in me say that's unfair. Because you might can change your body parts, but you can't change your skeletal structure. You
right?
can't change them broad ass shoulders and that big ass strong back. Am I wrong? Can't do that. You can't make that womanly. You can make everything else womanly, but you can't change the structure God gave you. So Olympics would be a smart way to involve all the communities in the Olympics, but not make it unfair to the heterosexual community or even the gay.
It's only an issue until they start complaining.
The gay community. It's unfair to the gay community because when you think about it, if you got gay women, they're women. They're not trans women. They're gay women. You have gay men, right? It will be unfair to let just because a man gay to let him compete against a woman,
Right.
right? But that trans thing is a great area where people don't really know how to talk about it because they know it's unfair for a man who's a person who was born as a man, strength as a man, compete against a woman, and they know it's unfair to let a woman compete.
Right.
Yeah.
So many things. You know what I'm saying? So I just think like the trans Olympics it'll be it's they own it's the lane just like Special Olympics or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's unfair to a certain extent, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
but how y'all like just to talk about the situation of these women getting pregnant though, like you know what I'm saying? And they said it was consensual. Like so they plan, to get pregnant like you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's more taxpayer money. All these things that they allowing to happen under the system that they so called document.
See, all that shit is consensual, right? Until it's with one of the officers. Why does the rules change when it's with an officer? You know what I'm saying? See, when it's with an officer, it becomes some way harsher. It becomes R. But you say it's cool for them to do it amongst each other and call it consensual. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And again, a lot of these officers, they get caught up doing this shit too. In female prisons, getting the females pregnant, fuck with the female. That happens all the time, faithfully. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but again, they lighten the load when it becomes somebody with a shield, but you want to keep it equal amongst each other, like it's cool, but you know it's not.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
I knew it was going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Doing that, man. Because again, they taking advantage of their position, right? They argue something, they get it. When the law passed, they gonna get it passed ASAP. Just because it's like a sympathy thing. You
It's
know what
crazy.
I'm saying? And now when you get to doing it, you passing it right away. You passing it without repercussions of what you opening up. You know what I'm saying? And now you got these problems where, okay, well, you let them in these pens now, then we can do this now. You got to let us in here now. You got to do it. You got to do it. It's law now. But now people like, hold it. It wasn't for that. No, but you opened up that door. Now it is for that. You know what I'm saying? So, I wonder how long it's gonna be before they break that up now. How they gonna do that? You know, that's what I'm waiting to see.
I mean, I think it's crazy. You see, it's like, could you imagine if heterosexual men in how we considered the natural fluid thing, men and woman, man and woman make baby, all that type of shit, whatever, right? But could you imagine if heterosexual men who have a natural place in with women, right?
Mm-hmm.
Men, women, the natural man and woman have a place, a place with each other. Could you imagine if heterosexual men was trying to say we need to be using the same bathrooms as women?
It ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work, right? And
Hey,
they would be saying that strictly off our organs, right? Because
Right,
they wouldn't be judging us off us being respectable men and not harming the women.
right,
They that off our organs while we shouldn't be in there with them, right?
right,
Why are transgenders or gay people allowed to be in bathrooms with women? Gay men allowed to be in bathrooms with women. They have the same organs, so ain't they capable of the same attacks or whatever y'all call it?
right, right, right. See again, that's why I say when you pass a law, open up the door for something, you open it up for a whole lot of other stuff too. And now you have a flood of this what it is now. This is what it's gonna be. Until it becomes a problem.
Right.
And right away, what happened? It became a problem. Right away. Like, come on, man. You in there, y'all in there taking it. Y'all in there taking it. Like, come on, man. Like, that shit crazy. That shit is crazy.
Right. Right. Yeah.
You
Uh,
know, you
since we
better
on
off just keep you better off just turning all this shit just co-ed. Fuck it. You gonna open up the door like that, just go and make this shit co-ed.
everybody go.
You keep a whole lot of bullshit down on the yard.
Everybody go.
You know what I'm saying? So man,
What about you, Smiley? How you feel about that? How you feel about them? you know, with the laws that they've been created, and now we have, um, can I say it like it is?
Yeah.
We have women penises and women in prisons with natural born women, and they getting them pregnant.
I,
Like, how does that? How do you feel about that as a heterosexual man?
I mean, I feel it's messed up because at the end of the day, you let something slip under the radar because this man can tell you I'm a child. He can tell you I'm a woman, but you still got the tool as a man. You slide. They put you in here with these women. Now, guess what? Now I'm the in-house. The in-house toy. And nah, so that's like low key. Didn't they have like a movie or something about that? Where somebody somebody changed their sex.
If they did, I didn't watch it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I mean,
I
you
didn't
know,
watch it.
but it's to you know back when they was showing when they started cross dressing and changing to who they was, just so they can bypass certain situations to get out another situation. And now they open up a whole bunch, like DJ said, they open up a door for a whole bunch of bullshit. And now look at it. Look what it's creating. Babies being produced behind the wall.
Right. I just think it's something crazy about like you know, when we in a society where we fight so hard to protect um rights and things of other people, and then they like you turn around and get a woman pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It's like it don't make no sense that you know hundreds of thousands of dollars paid by the taxpaying people for a lot of these surgeries. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of these surgeries, bro, and they can still get the money, and go about their life as if they never changed it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It,
That's a
it,
cool. That's a cold loophole there, ain't
man, cold loophole.
it?
Oh, loophole, my nigga. Like niggas
Yeah.
Yeah.
in these day and ages, these weird ass niggas will make up a plan to go do that just to be able to fuck women. Like a nigga will literally go chain get titties and things just so he could, get
Had
in
that
that
privilege.
and take advantage of the vulnerable.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But that's society where they just quick to pass stuff and that shit be and it really don't have no means to what it is. It's just okay, fuck it, it's done now. Just let it be.
Do
You
you
know,
do you think how they put men with penises in women jails? Will they put a woman that still got a pussy in a man jail?
Nope.
Hell nah.
Nope.
nope.
So hold on, so for
Nope.
men, stud, I'm a man. I had my breast removed, but I still got this hole down here. They gonna throw is they gonna put him or them in the man's prison?
Nah.
Hell no,
See,
they ain't.
they go to show you how much the favoritism favors when it comes to shit like that, right?
I don't think
You
favoritism, Jay. I
no,
think
no.
that's
What I mean by that,
women.
what I mean by that, see, you'll be quick to pass a law to let the transgenders do this when you know it wasn't cool. Even the females telling you it's not cool, but you still went past it and did what you wanted to do, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, what? Let's talk about making this motherfucker quick. Put in the bill, whatever bill they paying for that to happen, we need to put in the bill to make this motherfucker co-ed then. And let's see if we can get some signatures for that on some real shit.
Right. Right. But
Because it
see,
don't make sense. It don't make sense to show to do that to what is it? Bettering them, putting them in a better position because they're in a female prison or what? I don't know.
what the fuck they call that, but I guarantee you this: I don't see no woman who's trying to be a nigga get cracked, and then she all of a sudden like, no, I'm a nigga, send me to the man prison. No, I bet at that moment she gonna want to go to that woman prison, and she gonna be a woman in that moment. But see, it's the difference from a man who's trying to be a woman. Yeah, send me to the woman prison. I'm a woman. I belong here. This is my right. So you don't have women trying to prove they right to be in a man prison. They don't want to go there no matter what they claiming they self to be. Nigga, don't nobody
Right.
want to go to the man prison. Y'all understand
True.
what I'm saying? See,
Right.
a transgender man will fight for the right to be in a woman's prison because he's a woman. He want to be taken as a woman. But a transgender woman ain't finna fight for the right to be in no fucking man prison.
No,
She
not
gonna still
gonna happen.
they gonna still want to be considered a woman in that point.
Yep.
Real talk.
T. Warner, appreciate the $50, bro. Thank you like always, my guy.
Yeah.
Much appreciated, champ. Salute.
Let me see
Appreciate
what else.
all the love.
Let me see what else we got up in here. That's Baylock. Hey, what's up, bro? Been a while. Ain't seen you. Hope all is good. Hope the wife is good. He said it's a slippery slope. Just like when the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, now they coming after the whole LGBT community. Civil rights will be next if the Repubs take shit back. Hey, yeah, the Repubs is doing what they do, but these motherfucking Democrats ain't too far behind them, making sure a lot of this shit stick though. Like, they don't seem to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. But salute, thank you for tapping in. Tiger One, thank you for tapping in. Panther Attack, thank you for tapping in. Uh, Janella said nature would always take its court. I mean, I guess. Uh,
Oh,
what's
oh,
up?
go ahead. You still reading them?
Nah, I mean, I got some more. What you talking about?
Oh no, I want to. If we was done with that, I want to share another story too. That just caught a huge attention.
Go
I
for it.
want to follow up on it, but I just wanted to speak on a little bit about it. But I'll wait till after you're done with reading.
Nigga, go for it. I got a lot of shit. So,
All right. I don't know if y'all aware, but what's this? Well, let me see. I think that was Saturday or something like that. It was a situation where some dudes tried to run up in a spot and do some robbing, shit like that, and tried to fuck with the people in there as well. Get on the people. I think it was some shooting, some gun playing. But I'm gonna follow up on the story some more. But one of the dudes in there just happened to be in a store with a burner. Like, nah, you ain't coming this way. You know what I'm saying? And pop the dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his situation. That's why I'm gonna follow up on this some more. But I wanted to ask y'all, like, what is that looked at in the situation? How is that looked at when somebody coming in like on a situation like that to rob the spot and they own one? You in there burn it up and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you not. It's like I ain't stopping you from doing what the fuck you coming in to do, but when you do that and you come in my or you know what I'm saying? That's a problem. That's when I got to defend myself, right? That's what took place. Dude, Poppy, boom, and get on. So all of this spoken. It was a good Samaritan shot the dude. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna follow up on the story some more. But how do y'all see shit like that in a situation like that?
well, with me, it's like that Good Samaritan. It depends on how he possesses that gun, if it's a legal possession, because he's going to jail for some shit too.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna go to jail for some shit. He might go to jail for if the dude died. He might go to jail for attempted murder, all kind of shit,
Right,
based on the registration of that gun.
right. But the
So
fact of the matter is, being a regular street nigga in an environment, you out with your wife, whatever, just the family, whatever the situation, right? And you see how shit is, and somebody coming in and just decide that, oh, we got one.
I mean, I suggest the nigga do what he do, whatever he gonna do, but the law gonna do what they do too, cause it's protocols and that shit. They don't compared to the law. You ain't supposed to be walking around with a cannon. To what I
Right.
mean, considered to the law, you supposed to just not do nothing, nigga. Get robbed, like you know what I'm saying, and hope for the best to the law because you know what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
you not you in it for one. They coming to rob this place. You here, you a patron. You know what I'm saying. You could get robbed too. You could get hurt too. Yeah, but once you take actions, then it's all on you to get. You gonna deal with whatever that come with it.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's I with me, I believe that's a no hesitation situation. If we in a market or somewhere and niggas come do what they do, but they on customers now. They trying to hit all customers now. You know what I'm saying? Just for me to have to be in a situation like that, I 10 toes down, champ.
And
This is
yeah,
how I got to go, my nigga.
in
Man,
in America, 9 times out of 10, you on camera, and
exactly.
depending on how like what you're responding to, and like I said, the registration of that burner, it's gonna determine what's gonna happen with you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you jump the gun and start trying to protect people, then you just becoming a killer.
It ain't so much the people. It's so much because you in there with your family, your
And
wife, your kid, whatever. You know what I'm
but
saying? You
what I'm saying,
protect you and yours.
right? But
I'm
it
preventing
depends.
this thing from getting to
The
me, to
point,
my. You know what I'm saying?
the point in a robbery where they're gonna decide whether you were threatened or not. If it was going that way, so what I'm saying, you could jump the gun too fast. You know what I'm saying? You like I said, you gotta damn near see if a motherfucker finna put their hands on you, pistol whip you before you could do all that. Because in the end of the day, you're gonna be. I done seen niggas get robbed for shooting a nigga robbing their house. So I'm knowing you jump that. You know what I'm saying? You will be your ass in jail trying to stop a robbery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's consequences, no doubt. I'm just saying for the penalty for as like
All
how would it
right.
how would you feel? Do you stand your ground or you just let shit be, even though you in the means to even this shit out for the
Hell
safety
nah.
of yours, for
It's,
the
it's,
safety of
it,
yours.
it depends on who I got my. Not it don't depend. This is what it is. I got my wife with me 9 times out of 10.
Right.
So get behind me, and if it get to the point to where it's in our face and it's unavoidable, then I'm gonna take the try. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to take that
Man,
hit.
though, that's what I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
But
I ain't asking to be nigga to be no hero.
but after all in all though, just get behind me, and we gonna see what happens.
Right. Right. Yeah, I ain't saying like nigga be on no hero shit. I'm just saying like if you in the means to even this out for the safety of you and yours, I mean, nigga,
And like I
I'm,
said,
I'm only doing that purpose. I don't
that's
give a
gonna
fuck
be
about what you're doing.
that's gonna be a slippery slope, like my man say. When
No doubt.
trying to. I thought a nigga like, man, that nigga just shot me. I wasn't finna shoot nobody. You know what I'm saying? The robber
Right.
saying that, nigga.
Right.
Robber saying, nigga, he just shot me. My gun wasn't even loaded, nigga. Yeah, now you and that motherfucker like finna be gone for the rest of your
Hey,
life, nigga.
hey,
For the
cause
family
I,
you was
cause I
If I'm
was
not,
gonna, hey,
know,
cause
for the
I
family
want to
you
bring
was
this.
protecting, you will be gone for the rest of your life, nigga.
Right. I
hey,
want
cause
to, if I'm not mistaken, I want to bring the story back up though again though because what I shared with y'all was pretty much how it was shared and it was left at that. But I'm gonna dig into it. But yeah, it was just something. It was just something I felt. I was like, yeah, I got to bring this to the panel because I want to see the thoughts on in a situation like that. Like you know what I'm saying?
As a thinker, bro. Because see, again, when I was younger, I didn't care about the law. I mean, fuck care about it. I didn't really know the law. Let's just keep it 100. I didn't really know the law when I was doing stupid shit. I didn't
Right.
know could have got a lot of them what the numbers could have been or how they would have looked at it or delegated if I would have had to go face them court dates and all that shit. So you know what I mean? It's like now that I know the law, everything is with that in mind. When I move, it's with that in mind because I gotta make sure even if I gotta kill a nigga and some shit like that, I got it's my best shot gonna come out of that. Like I
Right.
say, I fuck like nigga, I'll give you the money. Here, just don't pat me down, especially if I got my burner.
Right.
Here, nigga, I'll take this shit off for you.
Right.
This saving my family.
Right.
Let them have what they want. You know what I'm saying on that note. But like I said, if it that, then it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But knowing the law should determine the way a lot of niggas think they can play with them pistols, my nigga.
Yeah, I believe somebody was shot in that robbery too. Like fool went on one. He was like really going on one. It was to that point where fool was like, yeah, this ain't just be no basic, get hit the register and they gone. They like was on one. So, I mean, even still, whether you affiliate or not affiliate, you got a gun, you're not supposed to have it. We know that. Right? But the way shit going out here, ain't nobody protecting nobody but they self.
Yep.
Motherfucker ain't depending on the police to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
They don't pick time. You call them, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker get there when they get there.
you
But
know,
it's like,
you know who else protecting themselves? Lady Justice.
yeah,
Yeah.
That
no
that bitch
doubt.
sitting up there blind with them scales, like nigga. I do this shit
Figure it
off
out.
rules, nigga. I do this shit off written rules. You play with them written rules, nigga. And you going down for this. Fuck what you think you did it for.
Right. Yeah.
You going down for the
Like
written
I
rules. I
and
went
like I say, it ain't no hero shit. I ain't asking a nigga to be no hero in a situation like that. I'm just speaking in the sense of to protect you and your immediate at that moment because the way shit is out here, my nigga, ain't no telling where I go in 7-Elevens a lot. You know what I'm
me
saying? I go in these a lot of stores that shit happening a lot. You know what I'm
no.
saying?
I
We all so
understand. I
man,
understand. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you said. But I'm just saying if you want to make it out on the back end without having to go to prison for the rest of your life doing that shit too, you gotta think about it. You know what I mean? Because it probably would. Cause see, they gonna just like I said. And this about anything. This ain't just about that situation. It's about anytime niggas feel like they finna use their gun to solve their problem.
right.
Think about that shit and think about how they gonna judge you. Then they ain't gonna give a fuck about your story about you know what I'm saying, this and that, and they not gonna care about our observation of the world. Nigga, they
Okay, so
that's
our only win is our if we get that right to carry, basically.
and they
It-
really they should take
That's
that.
that law for us.
They should take that from everybody. That's what I was thinking. That if you want to stop a lie, you really want to put a clamp, take the right to carry from everybody. You can have that motherfucker in your house, but can't nobody carry these motherfuckers on the street, nigga.
Hey, that's privilege, boy. In certain spots, you know that. I'm quite sure you know that.
I know that,
Shit,
but that's the whole
you
point.
walk that shit on hip,
Hey,
nigga.
but
Post.
that's the whole point, nigga. If you look, nobody got the right to carry. That means whether you KKK, skinhead, Muslim, a black nigga on the street, whatever, nigga, don't get caught with that gun. Cause nobody got the right to carry. And if you carrying that motherfucker, you carrying it with intent. So if they catch a KKK with a gun, that means his intent was to go kill a black person in perspective, right?
Huh.
In here with a gun, man, same thing. And then you do everybody like that. Nobody got a right to fucking carry. We can solve some gun laws around this bitch.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
We can solve some gun laws around this bitch, nigga. Take it out of
They not gonna
everybody.
do nothing that's gonna contradict their laws though. They're
Yeah,
not gonna.
that's why I
They're
said
not.
that it never worked.
Again,
Yeah,
I said
exactly. But
pass some gun laws. We know they don't want to solve no motherfucking gun laws, nigga. Nigga, they hide behind the motherfucking the NRA, nigga. The government hide behind the NRA when it come to this shit, bro. Because and again, in the end of the day, they gonna always be able to tell you when you show me a gun that can get up and shoot itself.
Yeah, guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Exactly. And the NRA can forever stand on that. Because
exactly.
you ain't gonna never see a gun unless Transformers get real out this motherfucker. You ain't never finna see a gun jump up and shoot itself, nigga.
Or Planet of the Apes. But yeah, I feel you, man. It's a whole lot, man. Damn, that's
Hey man,
Did I
what y'all
miss
niggas
something?
feel? Hey, what y'all niggas feel about the nigga R. Kills getting 30 years, homie, or facing 30 years and shit, homie? That shit
glad
is
you brought
crazy.
that up. Let me say something real quick because we spoke on that. What was that? When we spoke on that, what was that? Wednesday.
No, that was a couple weeks ago.
All right,
Oh, I
so
wasn't
look,
on. My bad. I wasn't
that,
on. My bad. And
this was recent because I wanted to share this story that just popped up. So y'all, we was talking about how how they put the disgrace on him and all that, they assassinate his character's name, all that, so there's the story, the Ricky Martin situation, right? Y'all aware of that?
Yeah,
nah.
I
No.
am. I'm
So Ricky Martin allegedly, but I want to bring that. That's crazy. I got this story right here, but his nephew spoke up on it. They've been having a relationship for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He broke it off, and Ricky Martin didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, well, I think Puerto Rico filed the charges on him. He facing up to 50 years.
because
You know,
incest is illegal in Puerto.
incest. On top of that, they got an uncle speaking on that shit too.
But see, but on the sidebar on your conversation, because I seen that shit. It's hilarious as well as sad. But you see how Puerto Rico got it's a law against incest.
Right,
Imagine if it was a law against incest everywhere. Motherfuckers wouldn't be around here fucking their cousins and shit.
right,
That shit is crazy. Nasty.
right. It
That shit,
happens. It happens around a lot. It's around us a lot.
yeah, but see, that's why it needs to be some straight border laws just across the board. It's across the board this shit because this wrong. But dude was only 22 too, so I can imagine how long this probably was going on, man. You
They
doing
said
this
it's
with
been
your
going on
nephew,
for a little minute.
you having sex with your
Man, well,
nephew,
look,
bro,
that's crazy. That shit is sick, homie.
and I guarantee you he was using his wealth as the catalyst to constantly do this because they probably ain't as
Yep.
wealthy as him. So he was
Yep.
probably, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right. Yeah, man.
Beating that
That's
boy cheeks up like that. That's crazy.
That's cold, man. It's a lot. I got the story here though, and I'm quite sure we're gonna talk about it again because it's hot and fresh. It's not getting a lot of it's not getting really spoiled like that, but it's you got to catch the story. You know what I'm saying? That should be some hot shit that should be on the news right now.
Yeah, on the news every
Shouldn't
so shit.
shit.
It's on the news every day in Puerto Rico. He ain't
Yeah.
escaping Puerto Rico where he at.
Right,
Feel me? He ain't escaping it there. Like on some real shit. So that's the difference too. I know you feel like he's an international star and all the motherfuckers should be on him, but I guarantee you, where he at, he ain't
right.
escaping this against they fucking laws.
Hmm.
He ain't finna escape it, bro. They talking about 50 years, my nigga.
50
Right.
years. Well, hey, at least he gonna be happy where they put him at.
Oh,
Like
and
a kid,
You gonna get
in the
it?
candy store.
You gonna get it all up?
Hey, like a kid in the candy store.
yo,
You finna go get that felony shit now, huh? It's fucking crazy.
whoa, you niggas go. That nigga, hey, we gonna see
Hey,
this
but
nigga.
Hey,
yeah,
that nigga gonna be happy as a motherfucker, homie.
Hey,
on some real shit. But on the incident though, I mean, I'm quite sure R. Kelly name should be put to the side now. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see how discussed they speak on this cat. This some
Hey,
bad shit. This
Hey, let me tell you something. R. Kelly name, like, shout out to R. Kelly. I love your music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your
still
talent,
banging this shit, nigga.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on with you, that's personal, my nigga, and it ain't my business. In the end of the day, just stay away from my kids and grandkids, nigga. But
yeah,
Cause nigga gonna kill your ass.
but this shit right here with R. Kelly is just one case. The 30 years is just one case. My guy got a plethora of more. When
Right.
they
Crazy,
finish with
homie.
R. Kelly and they run it concurrent, they probably be running concurrent like 75 years.
Hey, well, they need to dig up Elvis, nigga, and charge his motherfucking ass.
Johnny Cash and everybody else, my nigga.
See
Yeah.
again, right? They pick and choose who they want to eliminate, right? And it's one of those situations now where I guess the boy had his run. Had your run, you know.
They say R. Kelly, catalog is $1 billion catalog, brother.
Mm.
So and they say he don't own none of his shit.
Damn.
So that in itself,
Oh my.
if that's true,
Nigga don't believe that. R. Kells, I know he got to own some, but not all of it. He own
this
percentages.
came from a creditable source, my nigga.
I mean, shit happens. Shit happens. Niggas lose their shit, or I mean, you would think like,
He
man,
say
it was a lot of dudes who would figure had their shit and like, damn.
R. Kelly was considered like illiterate. Y'all know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Couldn't really read and shit like that.
Not Robert.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
So Robert,
On some real shit, y'all gotta go check it out, bro. R.
I knew
Kelly's
it was, I knew it was something, but I didn't know to what degree. I
he's
knew he had an issue.
a intellectual.
Yeah, that's cold right there, man. Woo, shit.
Hey, let me ask y'all about this as we talking about jail and shit, and still, you know what I'm saying. I know you familiar with this shit, so you know what I'm saying. I was hearing some niggas talk. I was on the blocks. I was chilling over there, listening to some of the homies conversate, and they was talking about nigga getting the restraining order on his brizzle or on a brizzle. And my
I
nigga,
need to
if you
get one
watch,
with my baby mama right
hey,
now.
shut up, nigga, shut up, cause we gonna laugh about this later. Hold on.
Nigga, I need to
hey,
get one right now,
hey,
nigga.
hey, nigga. And,
Man,
so
I forgot about this.
they chopping it up, and these niggas gangsters, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, hey, my nigga, that's gangster, right? Cause I'm fucking with him. Man, look, I feel call him on her. Call him on her. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I feel call him on her. Get the restraining order. Do whatever the fuck, right? Cause she gonna do it to you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. Most
Uh,
definitely.
the nigga was so cause I was just saying, right? For the street rules and shit, nigga, you gotta
You
go
call the
to the police.
police.
You gotta go to the police, get a restraining order. You
Yeah, you gotta walk in that station, man.
you
Hey,
snitching. And right,
Hey,
hold
gotta
on.
play
damn,
him by.
Let me tell you
Hey,
some
yeah.
shit, right? Let me tell you some shit, because this I be like, we need to start debunking a lot of this bullshit that's so called the rules. You feel me? And I'm talking to niggas who I know solid in the paint. I know who these niggas is, and you know what I mean? And I'm fucking with them. And I told them, I said, y'all know I'm using this for the podcast, nigga. Because this shit, it don't make no sense that niggas you picking and choosing, nigga. You
On
picking and
what?
choosing. And
Yeah.
and and I was like, nigga, ain't that snitching? Nigga was like, ooh, that's touchy. You know what I'm saying? And the other nigga like, why that snitching? I said, nigga, cause you had to walk in there and go to the police.
And give up information.
Yeah,
hey.
so look,
Well, you
hold on,
got to
still
protect yourself,
Hmm.
homie.
look, I'm gonna let you
Hmm.
defend yourself in a minute, nigga. Hold on. But according to the rules, I just want
Man.
to know, is restraining orders snitching?
Hell nah, especially when it come to women, cause fuck that, man. You got to. Nigga, you can't do nothing to them. You going to jail. What the
I
fuck you
said
gonna
when it
go?
comes to the rules,
Man, hey.
make the rules, giving
Man.
the police information and snitching.
Can I answer first?
Go for it
Yeah,
though.
answer first, DJ.
We're not doing no police reports. We're not doing none of that shit. By no means necessary. We're not doing that, right? It's a
On
fucked
my
up
mama, I
situation.
said this nigga gonna
It's a
say that.
fucked up
I swear to God.
situation. It's a fucked up situation. On that note, that you know, you dealing with a female, she, on some nigga at your shit faithfully, nigga, wrecking, tearing up shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't shake that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my nigga, regardless of the fact, right? A street nigga, right? A street nigga knowing, right? That's you got to view that in that sense, like that. You
Hey,
got to walk
Hold
in
on.
that
Hey,
you
space.
know I got
question
it.
though, DJ. You said what
Hey,
you said,
nigga.
but I want to hear yes or no, nigga. Do you feel restraining orders is snitching?
I
Call it what?
said no reports. I said no reports.
Yes or no, bro. I mean, you gonna plead the fifth? What you
That's
gonna do?
snitching. That's no reports.
Smiley is restraining order snitching.
Nigga, hey, I don't
Somebody
give a fuck,
saying with
nigga.
me,
I'm getting a
man.
restraining order on that bitch.
I
Nigga,
said
that
call the
bitch come
police
10,
on her, nigga.
nigga.
I already said
Hey,
call the police on her, nigga.
I'm calling the police on the bitch, nigga. I don't give a fuck. That bitch come tearing up my shit, nigga.
Hey,
Bitch, you man,
okay,
fuck
hey,
that,
look,
Hey,
nigga.
hey, look.
see again, then that's another touchy situation because
Hey,
again, you can't put your hands on her. Because guess what?
exactly, nigga. And you got when you got
But
good shit, when you
hey,
got
but
good
y'all
shit, nigga.
know, hey, y'all know this bigger than the restraining order because it ain't about the restraining order. This about that motherfucking rule, nigga. Why
Hey,
niggas be
hey.
holding on
I
a
knew it was
million
catch
niggas that got
22.
Nigga,
restraining
I,
orders on bitches, nigga.
hey, nigga, it's a nigga.
I knew it was a catch 22 somewhere.
And that rule, this street shit we stand by be bogus. And I ain't saying you go, I ain't saying and telling the police on some other shit like that. But in those moments, I just like to identify when the lines are merged, nigga. And I want to see how my street niggas gonna separate them.
See, let me show you how. Let me tell you how that's gonna
DJ
work.
still,
Watch
DJ
this.
still ain't making make sense. I'm
Watch
saying
this.
DJ and Smiley,
Watch.
they ain't making it
Watch.
make sense. They
Watch
playing
this.
into the code of the street. It ain't
Hey,
about
watch this though. This how this
hold
gonna.
on.
Oh,
You ain't
look.
y'all niggas ain't talking about what's right for a nigga life and what's right for a nigga mindset and
Hey, no.
space. Y'all talking about y'all know that's what it is. We raised in the street and we know any information is considered snitching.
Right.
But when your loved one's on the line and the nigga didn't knock your loved one right in front of you and nigga he didn't gang bang. When your life is being threatened because a bitch doing some old crazy shit like this, my nigga, and you know you can't touch her. What the fuck are you supposed to do in those moments? You basically saying be taken advantage of and don't do nothing
Yeah,
about it.
fuck that. Fuck that. Hey, I done lost two. Hey, I done
Rules.
lost too many tires, nigga.
Hey, no.
Bitches be
It's funny you
always
say
tearing
that
up my
one.
So
shit,
you
nigga.
be
Fuck
taken
that.
advantage of, my nigga.
Hey, nigga.
Hey,
Man, fuck.
look.
You know, Doc, nigga. You already know, homie. Bitch can't put my shit on flat in your driveway.
I know, my nigga. Your shit made hey, your shit made music.
Hey,
This nigga whole situation, nigga made music fresh off the function, nigga. The car chase and everything, nigga.
Yeah,
But
I'm putting a restrainer on you bitches. Y'all let you know, so
hey,
y'all know. Fuck with me,
hey.
bitch, and my
No, but
shit.
see,
I'm putting a restrainer on your ass, bitch.
hey,
but
no, see, it's to a point now to where if you do anything in defense of yourself, you're gonna lose your stuff, right?
That's always been like
No,
that.
no, no.
right.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Niggas getting tired of losing their shit. They like, if y'all could call the police on us, y'all snitching on us. You talking about, but you gonna call the police on me because we got into an argument. You don't like what I said, so you gonna go call the police and put me out?
Hey, you know what's
Hey,
crazy, right? What? Hey, they word against
I'm
sure.
gonna get
They
that
gonna
phone.
always win.
Yeah.
They gonna gonna always. Win. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it's just and it's fucked up. We put in a situation where if the tables was turned, how do we deal with it? This is what this is right here. This is the question right here. If the tables was turned and it wasn't looked at, because when females do it, it's not looked upon like that,
There you
right?
have it. You have it.
So now you look at the situation to turn the tables, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's called that's whew,
Hey,
man.
hey, just what you saying though, DJ. That's exactly what you. That's the point. See, It's allowing someone to have the power to do something to you, and then a rule somebody made you don't know, it ain't conducive to your situation, you gonna stand by that. But knowing she would staff your ass, nigga. Feel me? And the niggas I'm talking to, they was like, touchy subject, my nigga. Cause
But I
niggas
mean,
know we
that's
gotta
that
start calling, we
to
gotta
talk
start calling
about.
the police, my nigga. We gotta start telling the police, nigga. When you
Hey, nigga.
which is the truth, because nigga, you like Smiley
Homie,
said, you gonna end up somewhere in a fucked up position. And again,
they
you
gonna get
you
called
let
on you.
yeah, and you letting somebody take advantage of you, like, and you standing on it off of a rule, like I said, a nigga who you don't know made, and it ain't conducive to your life. I don't give a
It's
fuck
costing
what.
you.
See, even if I'm gonna follow the street rules, I never followed the ones that wasn't conducive to my life, right? Like, nigga, you gonna hang, you gotta be from the hood. Nope, but I'ma still hang. I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm gonna leave when it's time to go. And when you grab my homeboys, the niggas I grew up with, you like, hey nigga, y'all gotta go, and I'm like, all right, my niggas, I see y'all.
Straight up.
I'm gonna go life on the line. That nigga told you. That's how it
Right.
always be, my nigga. So if it ain't conducive to my life, nah, I ain't finna listen to what them niggas talking about.
Niggas on man.
Come on, man. And we all gotta be, and that's not being a G, a hard, or nah, nigga. It's just nigga. We only get one of these. We only
One.
get one, and we live. Look, we live. Depending on statistics, from what statistics are saying, we only got about a good nigga 30 years to go, because we black men. So most of our years behind us.
They
And
being grateful. They being grateful giving us 30.
right. But most of our behind us.
Pay
Think we
attention to that.
we live most of those years with other niggas telling us what to do.
Yeah. Especially being locked up. Fucked up shit.
Come on, man. Rules, nigga. Following
Rules
rules
on
and
top of rules, my nigga.
all that shit, bro. Come on, man. Come on. We can't. That ain't how it's gonna end. That can't be how it's gonna end.
Hmm.
It's
Man.
fucked
Motherfuckers,
up.
motherfuckers still want you to live them rules and live the way that they feel is fit, because they haven't figured it out.
Yeah.
No, they see it. They just, you know what I mean? Some motherfuckers just be like, fuck, you know what I mean? Fuck it.
Fuck it
Because
then.
I ain't gonna say every nigga is being naive, homie. A nigga know. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? A nigga know.
What they gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying?
Either gonna keep falling for the okey doke, nigga, or you gonna make something happen.
Hey, I'm just saying though. But I know it's a touchy subject, my nigga.
No,
I
it
mean,
ain't. That shit ain't
I
touching.
don't.
that's the shit
Hey,
they
if
just
you ain't a nigga, that ain't been involved in no shit like that, you know what I mean? But nigga, when you done been involved, nigga, and nigga, you got to pay for shit, and nigga might be a time, nigga, you ain't even got the money to fix your window, or nigga go buy a new tire or anything, nigga probably only got the spare in the back. You feel me? And yo, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, that's fuck. That should be having you want to, man, do something terrible. You feel me?
Right,
To their ass. So you know, it's like fuck that. You got to protect yourself. Don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying?
right. I mean, I don't know. I still don't know what I would do in that moment, because I'm still haunted by the shit in the ways I grew up. So, you know what I mean? But
Well, I'm a
I,
victim, nigga.
I, I don't have no disrespect or no viewpoint different of a nigga who do it. It don't make me feel no way. Like, nigga, call him.
right.
Like, nigga, tripping, because like you said, Bill, if you ain't going through it, if you don't know it, then nigga, you don't know. But if I see some crazy shit happening, and you know what I mean, nigga, and there's nothing you better call them people. Let them deal with that shit.
Man. Cause it's gonna end up bad for you.
Yep.
That's what your tax dollars for, nigga. You go to work every day. That's what your tax dollars for. Make their ass come do their job, nigga.
Yeah, straight up.
Hey, and while we still on it, it only be the niggas that have shit. When they fuck with niggas that don't got nothing, they don't fuck with none of they shit. Or nigga, you know what I mean? They want to fuck with the nigga.
I guess that's why I ain't never been through it, cause nigga, I ain't got shit for a nigga. Bitch, what you gonna tap? What, you want my flip flops out? You got the flip flops.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
That
shit.
shit fucked up. That shit
Uh,
fucked up, homie.
I've been locked down so long, nigga. It ain't shit. She gonna tap. If she taps something, she tearing up her own shit.
Man.
Oh, you know what I mean? Oh, you gonna hit the TV? Oh, you pay for that motherfucker too, huh? You know what I'm saying? You gonna throw them
Oh,
dishes?
shit.
You like them dishes? Don't
Hey,
throw.
a motherfucker laughing at that shit now, but nigga, when that shit is going down, nigga, that shit don't be funny, nigga.
That nigga stupid. Boy, that
Hey,
nigga. He got,
You know,
hey,
niggas still
they got
do some
experience,
shit,
son.
bro. Still be
hey,
do some shit.
But this nigga DJ, I ain't nigga Doc, man, homies, man.
Hey, love is based all off of this nigga. I got a song called Hey Love. This nigga still be on the beginning of that motherfucker like, hey, nigga, police,
I could
nigga,
write a
hey,
book, nigga.
ain't not on you. Nigga, you go to jail, you go to jail, y'all both go to jail.
nah.
Live action, nigga.
Straight up.
That's
On
what
the
we learned
real.
that jail. Remember, we learned that nigga she could go to jail too.
Hell
You
yeah,
good?
nigga.
All right, you go to jail too. We both going to
I'm
jail.
pressing charges, bitch. You pressing charges on me, I'm pressing them too.
Fuck, we both take a ride.
That's where we
Hey,
learned that shit.
they gonna think twice, nigga.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
already.
Hey,
Hey,
G,
that spooked the shit out their ass though. That spooked the shit out, especially when they know they gotta go to. I can't go to jail. I get
Yeah.
paid in 2 days.
They got
looking at
certain states,
looking
they
at
got
you like
laws
you
like
did
that.
something wrong, and they got the police out here, but looking at you like you doing something wrong by pressing them on her. Oh no, hey, you see this scratch nigga? She did that. She gotta
Hey,
go.
hey, now, it was funny, right? Hey, they got some states that got laws like that, right? For the domestic violence cases. Oh, whoever called, y'all both
Nigga.
boy, right?
Hey, first one call.
Hey,
Yeah.
First one
California
call.
doing
Hey,
nothing.
so at P game, so right there, they were showing one a situation, right?
She was
The
watching
ball
side.
called the ball called the police, right? So police come, they hear both sides. So I said, okay, how y'all want to handle this? Man, what you want to do? Since you called us first. What you want to do? She said, I want to press charge. You sure?
You show? You show?
Yeah. She said, okay. While they come up, she laughing. She said, oh yeah, I forgot to too. You for sure you want to press charges on him, right? She said, what you talking about? She said, sir, you will have charges on her? He said, what? Hell yeah. This world. I'm gonna, hey, but guess what? I'm going, you going too. We both taking this ride.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Hilarious, nigga. Hilarious.
so funny. I looked and said,
So
damn,
so
I need
so
to be
so
there.
so she was the first one to say she pressing charges. A nigga gone until a nigga say he pressing charges. Now she gone. Now if she say, "Oh, I don't want to press charges now," then the shit is over with.
Yeah.
Yep, that's crazy. But you can't do that though. Say it's
But
over with.
that shit,
Hey, you can't do that shit. You
you
can't.
can't bail out, but she can bail out though.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's so funny? You know what's so fucked up with that, right? They call the female to call the police on you. They handcuff your ass. She start crying. I don't want to press charges, and they say, "Well, we gonna pick them up."
We're gonna
You
take them around the corner.
motherfucker. You put like they do that shit. They would just
Yeah.
stay to
Yeah.
pick charges on your dog ass, nigga. And
Hey,
she'll be like, "I don't want to press charges." They be like, "Well, we gonna pick them up. We still gonna take
hey,
him there."
hey, they fucked me up in the county, right? Hey, look, we in the county, right? And they get beat up. And the motherfucker say, they had a dude in the cell next to us, right? He said, you want to press charges? Dude, nah. He ain't gonna pick it up. You just gotta be your ass to court. I said, huh? The DA still gonna pick it up after the
Yeah,
nigga said no. He said, we tired of that shit. Motherfuckers doing shit, don't want to press charges. What happened
yes,
us with our time? Guess what? You motherfuckers coming? No
yeah.
matter what y'all say.
Hey, and don't show up, nigga. Don't show up, nigga. You gonna get
It,
Issuing a warrant.
yeah,
yeah.
nigga. You gonna get a
And now you're a
non-appearance.
fugitive.
You gonna get a non-appearance warrant, nigga.
That
Hey,
You
nigga
know,
a fugitive. You outstanding fugitive.
outstanding
yeah.
warrant, nigga. Court,
You got
outstanding. Hey,
the
outstanding fugitive for the court, nigga. I hate
you got the you got the U.S. Marshals on your ass now.
Hey, hey, hey,
Yeah, if they give you
hey,
one for a ticket, they give you ass
hey,
one for not
hey,
coming to court on some shit like that, nigga.
hey. I tell motherfucker, man, it's good when you stay at the house because you can't say house all day. Shit, I got. Hey, look, I don't.
Hey, but hey, and they still gonna say we gonna take you down anyway.
Yeah,
We're gonna take you
okay,
down
We
anyway.
cool.
gonna take. Hey, they gonna take you down and inconvenience your day any fucking way. Fingerprints,
Yeah.
sit in jail for
Hey,
7 hours, nigga. All that shit is
hey,
nothing.
look, look. As long as you say you'll be
On
able
the
to sit
jail,
the rest of all your time.
Hey, that's the cold line of the police, though. We gonna take you down anyway. Like that's the code. That mean you don't
Oh,
got to. That mean you don't have to,
hey, no.
motherfucker. You
they
doing
mean
it
that quota.
anyway.
They mean that
Hey,
quota. That's all.
hey, hey,
Anyway.
look. Hey, I had the motherfucker pull up on me, right? Say, you know you got a warrant, right? I said, no, I don't. He said, we're gonna take you down anyway just to make sure you don't. I said,
Right.
where they do that shit at? He said,
Right.
this, he said, this LAPD. We do what the fuck we wanna do.
Anyway, nigga. That anyway is some real
Yeah,
shit. Police department, nigga. Anyway, I done seen it happen. I don't want to press charges on him no more. Well, we gonna take him down anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fucked up.
sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. Yeah, that anyway is a
No love
motherfucker.
now, motherfucker. You should have never caught these motherfuckers.
Right. That
Yeah.
Hey,
anyway is a motherfucker,
I
nigga.
got to go there this Friday too. Nigga just got paid. I can't even
Oh,
go
hey,
party.
that's the worst one, right?
hey,
When they
hey,
get you on
look.
Friday, you know you ain't going to court. You know you're sitting for 2 days in this punk
Yeah,
ass cell.
hey.
Man, come
Hey,
on, man.
them thick ass
Hey,
bread bologna sandwiches. Nigga, bread thick as a motherfucker.
Hey,
fuck
nigga, give me
Thin
a
this.
burrito,
ass.
you winning.
Sorry.
Hey, give me a burrito night, you winning though. They ain't burrito night. I done went on a couple of burrito night, nigga.
Hey,
305.
that hard ass thick peanut butter stuck
Yeah,
to the bread.
Hey,
Nigga,
exactly.
chew it. Hey, you take a bite of
Hey,
that. That's like
DJ.
chewing some bubble
Hey,
gum.
DJ, you gotta do this shit to the motherfucker.
You gotta,
You gotta do all three.
do all this shit.
You gotta warm that
you gotta
motherfucker up,
warm it
DJ.
up.
Hey,
Hey,
you got, hey,
I swear to God,
hey, dress about good
Hey,
30
hey,
minutes.
I ain't used to that shit.
Hey,
I'm not used to that
you had
shit.
dress
I
about
remember
5
going to
to 10
court.
minutes to get nice and,
Hey, my
hey,
nigga.
nice and sun.
I remember going to court, nigga, to Long Beach, nigga. Right? I'm locked up for a couple of weeks. So nigga go to court in Long Beach. They they didn't nigga had to get lunch when we got off the bus. They got that little box right there by the door as you walking in.
Just grab your
So they
shit.
give they give a nigga the man. The fruit was rotten, my nigga. Bread
Yeah.
hard like this. I'm like, this is some bullshit. And I don't eat
Hey,
already, my nigga. I was starving, my
Hey,
nigga. I was
this
so
the most bull right here, my nigga. In the prison transfer from prison to prison. That's one of the coldest fucking bus rides ever, my nigga. You
hey,
talking
DJ,
about oh shit? You talking about eat? Hey, my nigga. They make sure you ain't trying to use the bathroom in that bus on some real shit. They gonna feed you some
hey,
shit.
DJ.
Hey, they got a bathroom on that motherfucker, right? Hey, on some real
stop up. They
you
gonna
so
feed
Hey,
shackled up, my nigga. You so shackled up. You better not have to tell up, nigga. It's gonna be hard by my ass, my nigga.
hey,
Hey, that's
hey,
what
hey,
I'm
DJ. They, they,
saying.
they, they put, hey, they put me on the they put me on the 7 p.m. bus ride, right? Jamestown all the
Yeah.
way to Cincinnati, right? Cause I was a fuck up. And, you know, we start from Jamestown, we go San Quentin, had to go MC.
Yeah.
Go back up, look, back all up to come all the way back, go to Chino, then hit Lancaster, and hit the Ironwood, then hit Sentinel. And I was like, come on, it's like nigga, every time we made like a peanut butter and jelly style. I'm like, come on, I was like, yeah, y'all started me out. I was making sure nigga got all this
That,
protein, huh?
that peanut butter jelly stop was gonna stop that ass up, nigga.
Yeah, you got there
Hey,
right. You gonna that
hey,
shit like gum, my nigga. And you
He
you
hey,
gonna
hey,
get
cut it
more off
up.
look.
that shit. You gonna eat that. Hey, you gonna bite that sandwich,
Hey,
my nigga. You gonna eat that apple. You gonna bite it. You gonna bite a piece of that apple to loosen that shit up.
hey,
This nigga stupid,
hey,
man.
no,
This nigga,
look. Hey,
this nigga
no.
stupid.
They fucked the,
Hey,
hey,
Yeah,
we
no, that's some Dakota shit though, man. On some real shit. That's some cold shit, man. On the
we got a
real.
last question of the night, man. You know what I'm saying? We got about a good 12 more minutes on the show. Um, I want to talk about artists or rappers, and it don't matter what era that the gang considered to be a whack artist, but they have music you like. Like name an artist that the gang considered to be whack, but you like some of the shit they had. DJ, go.
Damn, why you start with me? Shit, I gotta think about that shit.
I don't know.
I gotta
Y'all
think
don't know.
fast. Shit.
Y'all, y'all don't know
I
no
like
rappers that's the
off
gang.
top, like no, seriously off top. I can't really think of nobody off top because if I played you, nigga, I don't give a fuck what nigga was trying to I'm banging it, and I know
But
those
I
other
know.
niggas banging it. I know what
But
you talking about, but I can't off top. I can't pinpoint that.
so
I know what
so
you mean, though.
you bang Vanilla Ice.
Fuck no,
There-
not like that. Not so. Look, hold it. Not like that. Nella Ice cool, but I didn't play him in my car, and I was banging it. No, I banged Vanilla Ice out my car. No, I
no,
didn't
but
bang.
that's what I mean. An artist like that, the game said he was whack. The hip hop said they not a good group, but you was like, I like some of this shit.
I didn't. I
Like
don't feel he was whack, but I know what you mean, though. But I didn't know. I wasn't realize how my could not know. Not with no blue rags hanging out my no. That's out.
what about you, Smiley? Is it an artist that was considered to be not good, but you like they shit?
Damn. That's cool.
Got time to think about that, nigga.
Shit, I'm trying to figure out where to start. uh, not really, but I can't think of somebody. I can't think of nobody out right off top. It's probably somebody. Uh,
You niggas is terrible.
I'm gonna say high C.
The game thought the hip hop thought High C was whack.
I mean, it was some people that thought I
Yeah,
felt
I
it was
don't.
cool.
I mean, I would guess that you know what I'm saying. It
I
used to be
played
like,
I see shit.
I mean, I bumped it, but there was some people that didn't agree. That
Even in my era, even in my, situations, I bang some of this shit.
yeah. So I'm saying, I mean,
I bang that G. I bang quick.
yeah.
but no, but see, you going off the point though, DJ. We talk about like Smiley said High C, and I did used to hear a lot of that back in like sometimes, not
Right.
really, but High C wasn't considered the lyrical artist or the extra hard gangster nigga and shit. Yeah, so people did you say High C was yeah, I feel you.
But he did like after I think he did come out with some shit after like his first when they first did that he came out with some shit that that was on point.
I
That
mean,
did
hey, see, when Smiley said High C, and then again, it's all about who you liked and what
right.
you heard. Like he said, around his where he was at, people consider High C to be not a good artist. So but he still felt it was some shit. But I like how I see singles and the shit. Well, and
Yeah,
I can say a single. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really bump niggas' albums back in the days like that. You know,
You
unless it
know,
was
they was speaking on curls. I had a Jerry curl then too, so for sure I'm bang
yeah,
that. You know what
yeah.
I'm
I mean,
That's what I said. You know, I said,
he had very hood appropriate
I
music.
see, all them niggas, man. I, that's who I was listening to. SECs, NWA. That was the music I was listening to. I could
It's just
relate to that.
said how I see though, like
But not a
I
lot of
never.
people.
When I think of artists that the game considered to be whack, he not a person I think of. But I know what you're talking about though, so I'm familiar. Um, you know, and this I was telling Pride about this. One of my favorite artists, not I ain't gonna say favorite, but an artist who I knew had a whole lot of fucking talent, and he got a lot of flack just because he wasn't like everybody else. MC Hammer.
Yeah,
MC Hammer was that artist that I listened to a lot of shit Hammer did.
yeah,
Even though all the gangsters said that nigga whack, I knew MC Hammer had flow. Like the Adams Family theme. Like
yeah,
y'all remember the MC Hammer Adams Family theme? You remember that
yeah,
DJ?
Well, how'd it go?
yeah,
We
yeah.
want
I'm
to say what we want to say, live how we want to live, play how we want to play. Like that nigga was
going
flowing
for the
like that.
Adams
Before
family.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The Adams, too legit. But
too.
I said I know in that hook, you know what I mean? And I was like, Hammer was flowing like no other rapper could flow, or was flowing. I said they couldn't, but they wasn't flowing. But because people had such a disdain for Hammer, he didn't get looked at for having a skill set of being a rapper.
Yeah, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy.
Hammer didn't rap. Hammer was one of them rappers who changed his flow every song.
Yeah,
He did. What didn't he do? Some like some gospel type stuff too.
Yeah,
Like
and we
yeah,
pray. That was one of my favorite songs. And we pray, pray,
yeah,
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 pray, pray. We gotta pray just
he
to
was like
make
a
it to.
universal rapper. He did it. He did like
yeah.
he had for all church people. These people that he pretty much perfected it for all, and he made sure that it was like categorized in that form.
He actually had talent, like more than just his dancing. And I try to say this to people like, but it's Hammer and everybody just like to have they politically correct thought about the dude. But people don't know. MC Hammer signed to Death Row because Tupac wanted him there.
Yep.
And nigga, I know Tupac know what talent is. He know what a dope rapper is. And I ain't saying Hammer was like a dope rapper like that, but like it's skill sets that I see a lot of rappers who get credit for being dope, but they don't even have skill set.
Right.
Song
And,
flow the same.
and see,
Back in
I
that era, especially back in that era
like this, right?
when Hammer was changing up the flow all the time. Having a skill
Right.
set a lot of rappers didn't embody back then. And still today they don't embody that shit. Same flow every song.
Yep.
Hmm.
Same conversation, same shit every song.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man, I never thought about that like that. So
When I talk about Hammer, a lot of people be like, "Nigga, I never thought about Hammer like that," and I back it up with facts of little things and
Yep.
show them that he has shit
Yeah.
that people rappers didn't have. My nigga,
Yeah.
but I acknowledge his universal though. He was he was unique with his universal. So
I ain't
yeah,
gonna.
he
I'm
that.
gonna keep. I still bump MC Hammer. Shit.
I didn't say now. If you was another person you didn't hear, I banging out my.
no, and
But I
I'm
did.
honest.
I acknowledge his music. Because family played.
Yeah, no, I wasn't rolling down the street bumping Hammer. I played Hammer in secret. Hammer was it was MC understanding it. You know, I was just like everybody else, judging him and you know what I mean, having a problem with him probably because he was the biggest artist on the planet at the time, and he was doing something that we didn't do, and he was successful at it. That's why most people had a problem with Hammer. It just wasn't what you did, motherfucker. Don't get
Right.
mad that
Yeah.
people because of that. You know what I'm saying? But Still Bill,
Yeah.
we talking about an artist
Yeah.
that hip hop or the game considered to be whack, but you might have fucked with him. Like you like might have liked some of their shit. Like, is it an artist that you can name that the game considered whack, but you thought some of their shit was good?
Hell yeah, like 3 songs, man, Ice-T, and I love Ice-T, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, Colors, nigga, Pusher, I'm your Pusher and shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, that shit bang, but far as album wise, nah, you know what I mean? But he was good for a single, you feel me?
You right about that. You right.
A couple of
So
motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
so again, I want to ask y'all, in y'all time of coming up, like Ice T was considered, like people used to say Ice T was a whack rapper.
Yep. Yep. But he did have those bangers. Now, see, I'm tripping off how it's going. I'm just like and the down of it, and I see that. Now, I had a song or two. I
Love Ice T,
you
nigga.
know,
Y'all like y'all. It's like, damn, this is crazy because see, for me being in the game with these niggas, and you know what I'm saying, I never like it's just respect. Sometimes you never really just you don't judge, you just respect because they your
Right.
peers, you know what I mean, and shit like that. But
Oh,
coming from y'all, being niggas in the street, listening to this shit, y'all are like coming from a fan point of view to where y'all are even interested in these people. It's just crazy that like that's crazy shit. That's crazy.
it's like this, right? Going to store, right? Going to store. You got bread to buy 3 CDs. I'm up before CDs, albums, right? You got to
They
change to buy 3 albums, right? Nigga gonna he gonna go get his album. So I got to change 2 albums out of 3. You got Ice T right there. You got South Central Cartel. You got NWA right there. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. You know what you gonna grab. You know what I'm saying? And when I get some more change, I come back and I come back and Scoopy. That's how that was. But he wasn't like that grand choice. Ice T was never that grand choice like that.
yeah.
You know. But I mean, he had some cuts that nigga understood. He had some bang, but it's just never that choice. And I understand. I get that now. He just wasn't never that choice.
all right, I
That
don't mean to cut y'all.
Yeah, for sure. We about to tap out too, man. But I like this conversation, man. That was some good shit. We gonna have to bring this back and talk about more artists that the game. You know what I'm saying? Because it's flowers. What this is really flowers and representing shit. Because like y'all giving me a lot of insight of what the people be saying in the street when the artists be feeling like different. Because we put a lot of people at homage that the street probably feel like that nigga don't deserve that.
Yeah.
But nigga not taking nothing from IC. Nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say,
Okay,
but it's just, I'm just going by, you know, nigga
but
just
they'll
going
never
by choice of, if no time and what a nigga had, and you know what I'm saying? How shit was, and nigga knew what his choices was going up in there. If, that was the selection.
right.
Yeah.
Back in school.
There's nothing to take from none of these guys. Like Smiley
Right,
said, I see. But the thing is, see, he and this is the flowers of it. This was y'all liking artists as people amongst y'all was saying, nah, not that guy.
right, right,
Y'all know still that guy.
right.
I mean, so hope people don't take this conversation and make it different because you know what I'm saying. We basically talking about the guys that other people thought wasn't good enough, but to us or to you guys, they was.
Right.
No, but see, if if we really go back and look at it, going to junior high school, everybody had their favorite rappers, and everybody say, "Oh man, such could be such and such." Everybody had
Right.
and we all had our favorite rappers. You might have Scarface, they might have Q, or such, and who. Oh, I think he'll be good for again on this album, or versus that album. You know what I'm saying? So well, this is something that we, that's cool to talk about because it takes us back to that time.
Yeah, it was schoolyard conversation. And what's so crazy is just me, like I know DJ got Scarface. I don't give a fuck. Like he gonna have
Right,
Scarface. You might have Cube, and I would have Pac. Like that would be the fucking argument, nigga. I know I'm
right.
a beat. I
Yeah.
know I got Pac, but you know what I'm saying? I
Ah,
know
there you
you know what
go.
I'm saying? I know you niggas gonna stand. I know DJ gonna stand with face and back it
Man,
up
on the real.
with
On the
facts of how
real.
he feel about facing what faces said and raps, then you gonna do the same thing with Cube, and I'm gonna do the same thing with Pac, and it's a hell of a conversation. But it's
Right.
just flowers to all
And it
of
ain't
it.
taking nothing from nobody. We spoke on ice. You say I see vanilla ice, none of the hammer, none of it ain't taking nothing. None of them ain't speaking down on none of them. It was just, at the time and what was going on and how shit was presented. Yeah, choices. Nobody had their immediate choice they was going for, and just because so and that's all that was. But again, they still got their playtime. They still got their airtime. So no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's up? When we come back Wednesday with the prison report, y'all, we gonna tap in and we gonna do this strictly with the groups. With what groups that was those groups that everybody didn't vibe to, but you knew they had that shit and they should have been bigger, or you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of them, man. That came and they not here right now, or we don't see them in the big frame right now, but they was those guys, man. So we'll be back Wednesday, y'all, with Gangsta
Smoking
Conversation.
that.
Uh,
Hey,
we
in the
also
middle of the mound.
a prison report. We're gonna give Smiley his medicine, so he won't be doing that
Straight up.
bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, But yeah, we'll be back Wednesday, y'all. Like I said, with in-depth prison report, some more of this hip hop talk. Y'all know what's up, man. Gangsta Conversation was in session. To the people in the chat, our co-hosts, we appreciate y'all being there. Everybody tapped in on this late show. I know it was a little different, but hey, it worked, and I enjoyed it. So it's your boy Cali Pitts.
Captain DJ.
Smiley low.
The homie Still Bill had to tap out early, get ready for that slave ship. But on behalf of Hood Good Records, Hood Good Distribution, my brother Big Prodigy, the homies up above watching us on this mission, everybody that tapped in, our co-hosts in the chat, like I always say, y'all stay safe. We're going to do the same. And like always, Gangsta Conversation was in session. Pieces.
Love y'all.